here we are on the duplex, or let's say listed as a townhouse, 1675 Bluebird Lane. Got a shot of the neighborhood. Nice front yard, small backyard, 2-car garage, driveway shared with the neighbor. Interestingly, it has a short-term rental license, which even if you don't use it is worth maintaining just because it adds value. The half bath, as soon as you walk in the front door, has your powder room. The ceilings are high, tongue and groove ceilings. A little window to the front. And that's the door to the garage. Coat closet there. So a high ceiling in the garage, which is great for hanging stuff. They have more storage there. See the wire they have in the backyard. That makes a fenced area for the dogs. The drain in the garage, that's helpful when you pull in with a lot of snow. The bedrooms are downstairs. Gas fireplace in the living area. The door to the deck that wraps around to there and doesn't continue that way. It comes mostly furnished or fully furnished. They have some exclusions, but it's some artwork and things in the owner's closet and stuff. So the lot seems smaller. I don't see it listed on the listing because you're sharing the lot with the neighbor. So a lot of times they call those common area. A nice view from when you're doing dishes, which is always an interesting thing to me since you spend so much time in front of a sink. What am I looking at when I do dishes? Put a pantry here. They've updated the backsplash. And countertops, I would assume, has happened since the construction, which was 2001. Broom closet. This goes out to the deck. Wood deck, which things are going to synthetic materials for decking. Helps mitigate wildfire risk. If embers are flying around town, you don't want it landing on wood. So there is a ski area view from this part of the deck. You can hear the helicopter, they're logging up there right now, which is mitigating wildfire risk itself. The road you come in on, it's a very quiet neighborhood. You're up high in the Fish Creek Falls neighborhood, which is between town and the mountain. If these trees were thinned out, you would have a view towards Emerald Mountain through there. That's the other thing they're doing for wildfire, is eliminating a lot of trees that are very close to the house. You typically don't want them touching the house at all. Ceiling fans, which is great, since historically most properties here do not have air conditioning. As things have warmed up, we're seeing a lot more of it retrofitted in with ductless AC, and sometimes they just do it on the upper level. When you come down, this is a true bedroom because it has a closet in it. We'll come back through. And this is an additional bedroom looking to the backyard. It's nice that windows I encountered, there's no static windows. There's both of these open, which is helpful without air conditioning. You open up the top level, and then when you open the bottom, Works kind of like a flue in pulling the cool air up. Got a full bathroom. It has a shower tub. All the stuff from iTrip, must be the manager for short-term rentals. So some switches have been upgraded from the old. Those are the old. Washer and dryer. So a newer switch. This is a little, I'd call it a storage room probably, if this was a single family usage, but they have it as a bunk room. People coming to ski, put all the kids in there. So not a legal bedroom. The closet walks into a second large closet. Oh, I see. This is owner storage because it has a deadbolt there. I'm guessing I don't know, it may be the same baseboard and casing from original construction, but wider than a lot of stuff from this era. So I see a baseboard heater here. And a true water closet having its own door. But waking up here is a king-size bed. Here you have this view, which I guess a good question is if that tree can be trimmed because it's on this property, or is that the neighbor's tree? Because that is directly towards the ski area that way. And I guess it does afford some privacy from the neighbors. So they have a little cat door and understair storage, which opens to the mechanical room. So we saw a baseboard heater, but those are in-floor heating system there. So you go from your boiler to the water heater. These are the controls for the different zones of in-floor. And that's the expansion tank to keep pressure. And that goes all the way around, so great storage for your Christmas stuff, that kind of thing. And the last to see is through this bedroom. I'm guessing this would be a fold-out couch, being a short-term rental. You know, the two additional bedrooms have that reach-in depth. Well, it feels more like a mattress on that, but no, it must fold out. So you come out to the backyard. It could be landscaped and improved. But they have wire around the fence for dogs. And there we have it, 1675 Bluebird Lane. It's the A unit, even though the other side has a different address. It's funny they have the designation. But hardwood stairs, the pads for traction.